I'm officially done with this series. If it wasn't for one more issue, I'd say screw it. This is What If Aliens issue 4. In this book, well, first, before we dive into it, go ahead and take a look at who made it. I'm not going to go through all those names, so feel free to pause it at your leisure and check it out. I see that this book had such potential for horror, for suspense, and it's just become a bad sitcom. I was talking with one of our subscribers, and we both agree that not all, but a lot of modern comics have this, like they're trying to write for TV. And comics are a different medium. You can't write for TV the same way you write for comics. This feels to me like when Paul Reisner, I don't know if this is his original like verbatim script or if someone refined it, but it just feels like bad comedy. Because if you remember from the last issue, Burke's daughter Bree hooked up with Hiro Yutani, and so just to piss her dad off, essentially. And they were talking about there's a couple of good ideas where, you know, because of what Burke did and became the fall guy for Weyland Yutani after Hadley's Hope, he gets put on this backwater planet. And he tells his daughter that they can never leave because it's such low oxygen or something like that, that if she ever leaves, it'll burst her lungs. Now, if we remember, spoiler alerts if you want to read this book. So if you want to read it, pause it, go get it, come back, and you're back. Burke's whole shtick is he wanted to get a xenomorph egg so that he could basically use the, how do you say it, the path, the Plagueis Pretonin stuff to cure disease, and it'd put him back on the map. It'd heal his sick alien wife, and he keeps saying his whole mantra through this whole thing is, we can be a family again. I can make it better. So initially he was going to use Hiro as the host, but he says, hey, my dad hates me just as much. He only loves my sister. So he teams up, and in doing so they have a whole Benny Hill moment of hunting down the Facehugger last issue. Someone gets infected, and the robot's saying that there's a 98% chance that I can take it out. And then as the book goes on, he goes, there's an 80% chance. There's a 70% chance. And Burke's just like, oh, geez, is that the numbers that we're going with here? Geez, that's just a whole lot better. Bad comedy. So at this point, he's telling his daughter, okay, wait, going back, sorry. This book made me so mad that I'm just kind of flying through it. That's how much I did not enjoy it. When Cygnus, the android, goes to remove the chest burster, it bursts immediately. And it's because he didn't count on the embryo being an alien queen. Womp womp. And so now Burke knows what's going to start happening. So he's rushing to get his daughter off this planet, and he goes, parenting's tough, no doubt, but can we get it? Can we go now, please? Actually, let's all be fully clothed before we go. I've got Sig's chip all fueled up, and all Navcom is set for Earth. Hey, Father of the Year, are you forgetting that the Earth's gravitation will collapse Bree's lungs and kill her? And if calling in a Weyland Yutani strike team is a no-go, that means we have to stand our ground and deal with the situation ourselves. Damn it, you're right. You're right. Damn it, let's suit up. And so they're kind of using this power, what do you call it, mining gear. And you're thinking, okay, cool, we're going to get to action. Dad, is there, like, some kind of trick into getting into these things or a user's manual laying around? Also couldn't but notice that my suit looks quite a bit more broken than yours, and not in a good baseball glove kind of way. Stirrup, what am I, a cowboy? Giddy up. All right, let's go wrestle up a queen. Didn't you think your old man knew cowboy speak, huh? Follow me. Okay, nope, that's reverse. Stupid thing, go forward. You two go scout up ahead. I'll catch up with you. Oh my God. That hurts to read. Now, he says that Cygnus had been attacked when the queen hatched, and that would have been a great thing to see. Instead, we just get the aftermath of Cygnus. He basically gets killed off camera. Whoop-de-doo, to introduce this cool android that kind of carried the book with his sort of don't care attitude, to just see him dismembered off camera. And if we go back to issue 1, when Burke initially asked him if he's going to go get the egg, he said, are you a replicant or replicant? And there was this whole thing about there's no such thing as replicants, blah, 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 blah. You think this is bad? You should see Harold or what's left of him. On second thought, maybe you don't need to see Harold. Poor Sig. He was a real replicant. Real cringy comedy. And then we get a moment like, oh, cool. We see hosts. Nothing. More jokes. Oh, my flamethrower doesn't shoot up. It's like a sad little birthday candle. What helps if I turn it on and off again too? Hey, wait up! And then I'm thinking, okay, here's the queen. She's fully grown. Okay, maybe we're gonna get some action, right? Awesome. Nope. They conveniently wake up in the hive. Oh, come on. Seriously? Again with the... Like I haven't had enough already. In the first issue, when he wakes up, it's terrifying. Now it's just like, oh, geez, I hate Mondays. One thing that I wanted to make poignant about the last issue that would have really launched this book for me. So, some random worker gets impregnated. The Facehugger catches him. Now, Burke keeps saying that he wants to fix his family and do the right thing. Last issue, it should have been his daughter that got the Facehugger. Because then there would have been suspense. Burke would have had to rethink everything. And you were thinking, okay, maybe that'll happen here. Maybe they both get embryos and then they have to think about how to get out. Nope. No more than a little rip here, rip there. And oh, look, I got a handy dandy Deus Ex Machina torch and we're out. No stakes. And then we're back up to the main office. Okay, hi everybody, attention up here, please. Chief Mining Operator and Assistants, Carter Burke with a little announcement. We'd like for everyone to leave in an orderly manner. Can't this wait? You slam me with a stack of status reports. And I've got to finish the status reports on his status reports. Is this another one of your fire safety drills with an overly complicated backstory? I do not have time for world building right now. Yeah, you sure don't, Ryder. This is not a drill. Thing is, we've had a little bit of a minor xenomorph infestation. Really nothing to be concerned with. About... Ha 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 ha. Oh, give me a break. And that's it. There's one little reveal at the end that no one gives a damn about. That's What If Aliens issue 4 in a nutshell. No suspense, no action, no sense of dread like Alien or action like Aliens, or even just some interesting character moments like Alien 3. Nope. Jokes. Giddy up, cowboy. Let's jump on these, power loader thingies and giddy up. Wahoo, look at me, I'm in the stirrup. Hey guys, wait for me. Dirt, dirt, dirt. No. This had such potential. And the first issue had some promising moments. There's one more issue left. I hate to say it, but one more issue is not going to make up for shit in the bed for 3 consecutive issues where people are hoping for more. I even thought, okay, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just so disenfranchised and the Alien franchise has broken my heart so many times. Maybe I'm just jaded. So I went online and was looking at what other people thought. And people feel the same way. They're like, am I reading a comedy? Because Alien to me is not really a comedy. There's dry humor. I mean, when Kane in the first Alien film, when they're all sitting around having dinner and he starts choking and, oh God, why can't I remember the engineer's name off the top of my head? The bonus guy. I can't remember his name, but he's like, come on, man, the noodles aren't that bad. And you're kind of trying to laugh because it's that uncomfortable laugh, like, is he okay? And then the terror happens. We've gotten none of that. And the person that birthed the Queen Alien, we know nothing about him. All we get in the last issue is Burke's like, no one really cared about this guy. And then, there's the Queen Alien. Whoop-de-doo. So, I'm going to get off it because I can sit here and just grind on this book all day. What do y'all think? If you have enjoyed what you've seen or you're curious, please first and foremost support your local comic shop or wherever it is that you get your action figures and comic books. If you've enjoyed this review/rant, I really would appreciate if you take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. Helps the channel more than you could possibly know. And if you mind hitting that fancy little humor bell next to subscribe, that way as we continue to upload content, you guys get notified. Come to the channel, and I love talking with y'all and hearing your thoughts and feedback down in the comments below or the socials, which I'll make sure to leave the links down in the description. So with all that said, hope y'all continue to have an absolutely amazing day reading, and happy hunting, everyone.